Talk to me about your TRT journey. You've been a very vocal proponent of TRT at the right time for the right phase of your life. What does your journey look like, and when did you make the decision?
Mm-hmm. So I had all the questions. I mean, I had all the questions and all the apprehensions and all the fears and all the stereotypes starting at 40. Mm-hmm. So it's 10 years. At 40, I started feeling like I wasn't recovering the way that I used to. I was feeling like things were getting a little bit more difficult to do from an energy standpoint again. Going the way that I wanted to, the combination of work and life and everything. And that's when I really started getting my blood work done and taking a look at my testosterone. And each year, and at that point I was working just with my primary care physician and a nutritionist, and I was kind of changing up some of my workouts. And I did that for 7 years. Again, 47 again was my launching point of like, okay, let's really, really pour some rocket fuel on this. And I was feeling okay, but I was very resistant. And at 47 to 49, when I really started taking off, really started dialing some things in, really started making some changes, that's when I said, you know what? I think it's really time to look at this. I think I'm ready for this. I'm over a lot of the hurdles. I don't think I'm cheating. I don't think I'm sacrificing. I don't think that this is unhealthy. Everything that I had been looking at was pointing me towards get your energy back. Start feeling more like yourself and live the life the way you want to and feel like you used to feel in there. And I went on at like 48, 49. And I started, through my primary care physician, but it was a very inefficient, ineffective process. And when I got turned on to Hone, it was like, wait a minute. And I think it's just coming in. It was like, this is an efficient way to get a product that is making a significant positive impact in my life. Again, simple as that. My body weight didn't change. I'm already bald. You can answer the stereotypes, okay? I wasn't having sexual issues. I didn't care what my bench press or what my deadlift. This was not about any of those things. All of a sudden, I started to feel more energy. I started to feel better during the day. I started to be happier. I started to sleep better. All of these other compounding kind of like ancillary positive effects that started to fill back up the bucket, like the real bucket that mattered. Again, the family stuff, the financial stuff, the travels, all the things that I really wanted to do. Midlife Male as a brand started taking off. There were more things that I was able, better things that I was able to participate in at a level, and an intention, and actually even being cognizant and able to focus. All of that stuff started getting better. And again, now at 50, I'm a staunch proponent of how I feel, what my energy levels are, minimum effective dose.
Yep.
Not about, winning any kind of competition, not about taking any shortcuts, not about looking for any, but what is the minimum effective dose for me to feel like I'm at my maximum potential and maximum capabilities as a 50-year-old guy? And we'll keep evaluating this. And now it's every 90 days. Get the blood work done. We see where we're at. How are we feeling? And I think you lean into the science. You lean into doing good work with good people. It's the same as every other tenet and principle and framework that I operate under. And I'm all for it. I also feel like, hey, this is for anything. Whatever you do, just own it.
Yep.
Just own it. You want to ask me a question? Ask me a straight question, I'll give you a straight answer. Just own it. I think it's unbelievable. I think it's fantastic.
So one of the other things I do enjoy doing is watching how many different modalities you stack with your TRT. Meaning, right, like you said it gives you more energy to do the other things that you're excited about in your life. It gives you clarity. You have now, seems like you are a hardcore sauna plunge kind of guy. What are the other modalities you incorporate into your life? Because there are a lot of other things. And let me say it differently, because I know we're running out of time here. If you could only keep one of those in your life, which one are you keeping?
If I could only do one thing, I don't know. The one thing I would do is walk. Walking has made the biggest difference. And I never was a walker pre-COVID. Now I'm a walker. So walking has just made a huge difference mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If we're talking about modalities of like products or things, I would certainly, TRT, I would not go off. If that's the one thing I could choose to stay on, I would stay on TRT so that I'd be able to do the things that I want to do the way I want to with the energy for as long as I want to. And I think that opens up a lot. It's hard to pick just one thing. I know I'm a talker on this stuff, but it's like, I don't know if any of that stuff is necessarily needed as much as I find it to be an enhancement to my overall life. They're just like, you don't need all the equipment I have in my garage gym, for example. You don't need any of that stuff to be fit, really. But I like it. And that's why some of these other things have made their way into my life. It's scary to sit in 39-degree water. I don't love getting in, but I really love the way I feel when I get out. I don't love 180 degrees or 200 degree saunas, particularly either, but I genuinely like the way that I feel when I'm out. So a longer-winded answer to your question, but I do think all of these things add up again. And I think if you have the opportunity to try different things and see how they make you feel, if they add value to your life, continue to do them. And if they don't, so be it.